All right, hello everyone. Here we are back for hole 7, Pak 4. And one of the things you might want to do for this one, hole 7 here, is maybe use a royal ball or dead ball if you have a limited driver like a Pak 4. Alternatively, you may want to go with something maybe like a mummy ball to kind of resist the wind a little bit. You can see we actually drew a pretty high wind. So what I would recommend if the wind's, in pushing the high 11s like it is, and I could potentially get a 12 something here. So we'll just have to see. And that's going to be on the higher end for a wind 3 ball. So what I would probably do is club up or ball, maybe bump it up to a power 4 ball in that scenario, just to be a little on the safe side. So let's see what they give me. I actually get the exact same number. So as I mentioned, switching up to Royal, it's going to make things a little bit easier. It's basically going to give me an extra, I'm going to be longer than a Pak 5 and 6. Set carry-wise, I'm going to be beyond those clubs with this power 4 ball. So going to have plenty of power and top spin capability. It's about 6 bars. I forgot to type the wind in though. 11.7, 7.3 rings. I have to just kind of wing this real quick. I can come off of the power just a little bit. So I'm not sure if this was full, but it's very, very close to full. And you can see that I'm just trying to, more than anything, curl it. That great ball is going to cost me. Wow. So I'm over here in the rough. It's very close to the sand. So you can see that, it is going to be kind of a precision shot. You do want to make sure that that first bounce is on the fairway. So that's why I'm trying to force my curl back over towards the left and just land towards the bulk of the fairway. I don't want that first bounce to hit the rough. If it does, I could potentially scoot into the water. So what you see me doing is being overly cautious. Perfect ball, I would have probably been in the fairway. But with only 66 accuracy, you can see great ball goes into the rough. Great ball to the left, I would have still been okay. But I was trying to, kind of split the difference and make sure that I'm foremost, more than anything, safe. So let's see what we can do here. Thinking maybe somewhere in the neighborhood of 3-ish per ring, or 2.5 probably. So I'm going to go about 4 rings here in this situation. Just to be careful, make sure that I land on the fairway. You can see about with how much I'm going to need to curl it as well. I need to curl it enough to get back to the hole, plus wind effect as well. So you're going to see me kind of double curl it. It looks like still just a little bit light, even with as much. And that's one of the things that, guys might do, is they might not curl it hard enough. You'll see a lot of guys, they don't understand how much wind effect it actually is on those rough iron and sand, especially the sand wedge. So the amount that I just did for the, if the sand wedge was, 13 miles per hour, for instance, I would have just been doing enough curl just to offset a 13 mile per hour sand wedge side wind. So that's how much curl that you need to kind of straighten out. Now the rough iron, it comes in a little bit lower, but the sand wedge is very, very high, and it requires a great deal of curl just to offset the wind. So most guys, they might go the right amount of rings, but then they don't factor in any, or they definitely probably don't factor in enough wind effect. So that's basically what you need to do just to kind of offset that wind. So good luck with that 7th hole, guys, and I'll see you guys momentarily on hole 8.